Intro. Imagine you're walking with your dog through a dark room. For you, it's just silence and darkness. But suddenly your dog stops, stares into a corner, and reacts to something you can't see. Is it instinct? A special kind of perception? Or is there a world dogs experience that stays hidden from humans? Today we're exploring 5 amazing things dogs can sense that feel almost unbelievable to us. Point 1. Dogs see a different world than humans. A dog's eyes work differently from ours. Dogs don't see colors as vividly as humans. They mainly perceive shades of blue and yellow, while red and green appear very different or muted to them. But the real difference shows up in the dark. Dogs have more light-sensitive cells in their eyes called rods. This allows them to see much better in low light than we can. What looks almost completely dark to a human can still be visible to a dog. Their world may be less colorful, but it's full of motion, shadows, and details we would never notice. Point 2. The incredible hearing of dogs. Dogs can hear frequencies far beyond the human range. While humans can generally hear up to around 20,000 hertz, dogs can detect much higher frequencies. That's why some dogs react to sounds before we hear anything at all. A car far away, a small animal in the garden, or even certain electronic noises. For a dog, the world isn't just visual. It's a massive universe of invisible sounds. Point 3. Can dogs see ghosts? The scientific explanation, many people share stories like, "My dog is staring at an empty corner. My dog is barking at something no one can see." But do dogs really see ghosts? So far, science has found no evidence that dogs can detect supernatural beings. However, there's a fascinating explanation. Dogs notice tiny changes that humans simply ignore. A scent in the air, a small movement, a sound behind a wall, a shift in a person's mood or behavior. What seems invisible to us might be very real information to a dog. Point 4. Can dogs see UV light? A hidden dimension. Researchers have found that dogs may be able to perceive ultraviolet light, a type of light humans normally cannot see. The human eye blocks much of UV light, but dog eyes may allow certain UV wavelengths to pass through. This means dogs could be seeing details in their environment that are completely invisible to us. Markings, reflections, or trails might look entirely different to them than they do to our eyes. A world filled with hidden signals. Point 5. Can dogs sense magnetic fields? One of the most fascinating abilities in animals is sensitivity to Earth's magnetic field. Studies suggest that dogs might be able to use the Earth's magnetic field, especially for orientation and navigation. Some research has observed that dogs may adjust their behavior based on magnetic alignment. This doesn't mean they have a built-in compass like a device, but it does suggest their perception of the world could be far richer than ours. Outro. Maybe dogs don't see ghosts, but they do live in a reality that's almost invisible to humans. They hear things we never notice. They smell stories we could never read. They sense changes before we even understand them. The dog next to you may not see the same world you do, but maybe it sees a much bigger one.